All right, in this video, we're going to talk about Google extensions. And Google extensions, you can get through the Chrome store, but what they do then is they add little extensions to all websites you visit. So I have 11 different extensions that I have added through the Chrome Web Store, and they appear to the right of your address bar. So these add functionality to every website that you visit.
Okay, so you might ask yourself, well, how do I get those extensions up there? Anytime you hear someone talk about, oh, I got this really neat extension that I use, or this really cool thing that I do with these websites, just go to the Chrome Web Store. If you don't know where it's at, just type in, like John just did, Chrome Web Store, and then you click on Chrome Web Store and it comes up. The Chrome Web Store, it has apps and extensions in it, so you want to make sure that you have an extension. Now, in the previous video, I talked about apps and how you might need permission to get an app from the local administrator. For extensions, they probably won't ask for permission. They'll just go ahead and they will add it to Chrome. Let's just find like a random extension. You're going through and you see client education. Let's go back up to client education. John hits add to Chrome, and then it will pop up. It'll say checking, and then you'll either add or cancel. John, go ahead and cancel that if he doesn't want to keep it on his thing. But he would just hit add, and then you would have that extension added to your Chrome. Okay, and John's going to go ahead and talk about the first extension he likes to use.
Okay, yeah, the first extension I like, and the one I've actually had the longest, is called this AdBlock Plus. So if you just type in AdBlock Plus, what this does is it blocks pop-ups and lots of other ads from web pages you visit. And that's why it says rate it here instead of add to Chrome, because I've already added it. And I'll just click on that just to show you what it looks like. You don't even notice this. It just runs in the background on all web pages you visit. But as you can see so far, since I've installed this, it has blocked just about 19,000 ads. And this just increases my productivity, increases the speed as I'm going from website to website.
And if you notice, even with that AdBlock Plus, that really doesn't have a lot to do with education. So, that's nice too. Like, not every Google extension that you use, doesn't have to be for education. It does make education easier though, because you might not get an ad popping up when you're in the middle of the class trying to do something. So, it has more functions than just education to the Google extensions, which is kind of nice sometimes. It's nice just to have things that make our computer run better. Okay, I'll go into Snagit. Now, this will be more educationally focused here, but Snagit is over here to the right with the big S. It's already there in John's toolbar. And so if he goes ahead and clicks on that, you'll see the little Snagit extension pop up. Actually, it's not allowing it at this time. So we probably just have to restart the computer or something. You don't need to see that at this point, though. You just need to see what it does. Basically, what Snagit does is it allows you to make like a GIF, like a GIF, and put it into a Google Doc. And so you can see what I did here. I teach direct objects a lot in English class, and so I have how to find the direct object in a Google Doc. Now, what I did was I just took each step and I made a GIF out of it, because I use Snagit to record this screen, and it goes through each step. And so I just put on my Google Doc, step 1, locate the verb in a sentence. And then this animated GIF goes through, it locates the verb, it puts it in red for gave being the verb. I go down to step 2, who did the giving? And then that's my subject, and then I highlight who did the giving, and it will highlight that. And then on to the next step, what did the boy give? That's the direct object. So it will go through each step. I'm not only writing the step, but I'm showing the students how to do it through this animated GIF. It's real easy to do. Like I said, you just go and you hit the S up here, for Snagit. I said it didn't work that time, but it normally works 100% of the time. And that's basically how you do that. It just makes it real easy. Then I just go and share with my students this Google Doc. And so they have that reference right there. How do I find the direct object? There you go. And I even take you through. It's almost like I'm at the chalkboard the whole time showing the students how to do it. So it's just nice. It's nice to use to explain things a little bit more.
And in addition to the animation, that's actually a new feature with Snagit. Another one that I use frequently also is it just takes a screenshot. So you can grab a little section of a screen and paste that into a Google Doc or into whatever you want, and that works also. So it doesn't have to be animated, but this animation part is awesome. It does have to be, what, under 20 seconds?
20 seconds, yeah, it does have to be under 20 seconds, which if you're going over 20 seconds, you're probably going to lose the student at that point anyways through the animation. So it's short and simple, and it's nice to have.
Good. And then the last extension I'm going to show you is called One Tab. And what this One Tab does is, as you can see, I have several tabs open. Sometimes I might have 10 tabs open. And what it does is I hit one tab and it takes all of those tabs and puts them into a group. Now, why is that useful? Is because when you have several tabs open, I'll just go down to this last one. When you have all these tabs open at once, it really slows down how fast web pages are working. So this speeds it up, puts it all into a group, and then I can go from day to day and look at different tabs I was working on in a group, and it brings them all back. I just can click restore all for this one, and it's going to restore all of those one tabs. So restore all those tabs that I was working on at that time, so I can resume the project that I happen to be working on. So those are extensions. They work on top of all web pages.
Yeah, and again, with the extensions, they just kind of make life easier for you. And so if you hear about one, go ahead and add it. See if you like it, if you can use it. And if you can, just keep it up there to the right of your location bar. And, when you're working on something, just think about it. Hey, you know what? I have Snagit. I can use this in Snagit. I can put it in my Google Doc. Or good thing I have the AdBlock Plus because things are going faster now. The different extensions you find, just look for them, see if they work for you. If they do, great. If they don't worry about them, and then just find a different one sometime that does work for you. And that is all for extensions.